Company culture is something that people are now taking into consideration when they're applying for jobs and when they're looking at a long-term career. We take people and culture very seriously, not only with the team that we have inside, but also when we're working with our ambassadors. Why is culture so important, and what kind of culture are you trying to foster?
Culture is extremely important, and I think we're in a time where everybody has a voice and wants to be heard. And sometimes that presents challenges, but at the same time, it again requires us as a company, us as a brand, to face some of those challenges, to have some of those hard conversations, to take a hard look at ourselves and decide, where do we want to be in this time, in this era. There's a lot of things that we have looked at in the last few years, a lot of things that are going on in the world that really we need to address as a company, as a group of people. So we do our best to make sure that our partners are heard, that our team is heard, and we try to navigate that. Not everybody's going to agree on everything, but what we do know is that we want to have a good time while we're working hard at the same time, and we try to have fun. We try to have fun doing it, but also making sure that we're working hard. And that's the environment that we've tried to create. And if you look at social, we're doing the same thing on social media that we're doing in person. Come to a trade show, come to a class, come visit us at Circadia, and you can see that not only are we working hard, but we're having a good time producing some of the best products in the world.
Agree. I think that we hear all the time when people meet you for the first time, they're like, I can't believe that he's so nice and he's the same person on social media as in person and even in the office. And I think you being so authentic in everything that you do attracts that same kind of team member as well. So for those of you who haven't met Michael in person, I think that they're always surprised about how nice and just genuinely open you are. And I think that's the culture that you've fostered.
I do my best to create an environment that is genuinely approachable. I think, the opinion sometimes is when you have a company that is, a big company that's on a bigger stage, that, there's a degree of separation between management and those customers that are purchasing. And of course there is, not everybody is as equally accessible at times. But again, we're on the road at trade shows, at educational events, and if I'm there giving a lecture and someone has a question, it's always open to come. Let's ask questions. Let's talk about product. Let's talk about ingredients. I mean, it's fun. It's a great time. It's really exciting, and it's the reason why we're here.
Not to mention lecturing, but also sweating and putting up the trade show booth, tearing down the trade show booth, leading by example. I feel like that's always a surprise to people when they see you tearing the booth down and setting it up week after week.
Yes. Not my favorite part of the business, but I'm there doing it. It has to be done.
Yes. We can't talk about people and culture without talking about a passion project of yours, which is the Sage Michaela Lucas Timing is Everything Scholarship.
Yes.
We're coming into our third year of offering this scholarship. Tell us where this came from and why it's important to you.
My daughter, Sage, it's named after her. It was really important to me because, again, this was a time in the country where there was a lot of unrest. I had a lot of people coming to me, asking me about my opinions, what was going on in the world, in the country at that time. And I knew that, with the platform that I had, and this is, again, I'm a skincare manufacturer, I'm a formulator, I'm an educator. No one really cared about my opinion on politics before this time. And all of a sudden I have people asking me questions about what's going on in the country. So I knew that I had a platform, that I had a voice, and that I could do something. And it was more important to me to know that when my daughter was of an age when she said, well, what did you do? What could you have done? That I could show her, well, this is what we did. So we set up the scholarship for people that are BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, and people of color. It's $5,000 scholarships awarded annually, and it's just been incredible to watch it evolve in the short period of time that we've had it available. We have a number of the scholarship recipients that are now ambassadors, incredible educators that have now come on the team that are going to be with us at shows that are coming up here in Las Vegas in just a matter of a couple days. So we're very proud of it. It's an exciting thing to be part of, and we're just so excited to be able to help future professionals coming from a place that sometimes they might not have access to this kind of assistance.
seeing our educators who have come from the scholarship, who have won the Sage Michaela Lucas Scholarship, and just seeing them come into their own. It's a very gratifying process to watch.
It is, and the level of appreciation that we've experienced is alone is incredible, but also to see the impact that it has made on the professions of the recipients, again, in the short period of time that it's been available, has just been mind-blowing, truly. And that's one of the reasons why we will continue to support and continue to make this available and go even deeper with the scholarship and do more as it continues to evolve.
So exciting.
Yeah.